Hi! Want to learn a stunning animation that will hold the attention of even the most distracted students in your class? Then watch this. Let's talk about 5 key attributes of good goal setting. First, it needs to be specific. Then I go on to explain what specific means. Then on a click, I say the second attribute, which is measurable, and then I provide explanation. Then the third attribute, achievable, and the explanation. Then the fourth attribute and the fifth attribute. You can use this animation to present even a simple list. For example, I introduce the first item like this, then on a click, I introduce the second item, provide explanation, then on a click, I introduce the third item. This animation is so simple that even beginners can do, but the only caveat is you need to have the latest version of Microsoft 365 or PowerPoint for web or PowerPoint for mobile. Interested to learn how to create this effect? Then keep watching. Hi, I'm Ram Gopal from presentationprocess.com. We make creative PowerPoint tutorials to help professionals make impactful presentations. If this is your first time to this channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Here I am on a new slide in a new presentation. Let us change the background. Let us right click, go to Format Background and use a darker color like this. Then let us insert the elements we need for this effect. Let me go to Insert, go to 3D Models, go to Stock 3D Models, search for Cube, hit Enter. When you go down, you can see a whole bunch of numbered cubes. Let us select 1, 2, and 3 and say Insert. Let us hold the Shift button down and resize all 3 cubes. Keep the third one over here. The second one can be here, right click, send to back, and we can have the first one to this side. If you want to have equal space between all 3 of them, select everything. First, make sure that they're all aligned properly. So go to Align and say Align Middle, and then go to Align Distribute Horizontally so there is equal spacing. Then move it a little to ensure that everything is arranged properly. Then you can write your text underneath each of these. So let us go to the Auto Shapes gallery, pick up the text box tool and say you can replace this sample text with your own text. Change the font color to white, increase the font size to 20 and then adjust the size and keep it right under the first one. Hold the Control button, click and drag to the new position. A copy is created and you can place it exactly where you want. Then hold the Control button again, click and drag it to the new position. Now we have got our 3 labels. So let us select all of them. Just for good order's sake, go to Arrange, Align and say Align Middle. Everything is proper. Now is the fun part of animating these objects. Let me go to Animations, go to Animation Pane so you can see what I'm going to do. First, let me select the first cube. Let me go to 3D Model and have this flipped. So you can see 3D model views. We want to have this flipped to back. So click on back. So now it is behind. Let us do the same for the remaining ones as well. Second and third cube selected and we choose the back option. Next, let us select the first one. Go to Animations and use this option called Turn Table. Select that and that turns slowly from one side to another to reveal the number. But then we don't want this slow, so I'm going to select this and reduce the duration to 1 second and hit Enter. And we don't want this to turn all 360 degrees. We want this just to turn halfway. So let us go to Amount and say Half Spin. Since we have got the default position as back, when it turns halfway, you will be able to see the number. Now this animation is subtle, but then we are talking about distracted students. So we want to add a bit more drama to this. So let us select the same object again, go to Add Animation and let us add the drama by going to Jump and Turn option in 3D. And let us ensure that the animation duration is the same as the previous one. I'm going to choose the second one and say this needs to be for the same 1 second duration and then it has to happen with previous. And right after that, we need to have this wiping down. So let us go to Wipe and say Effect Options and say from top it wipes down and this happens after previous. Now when I go to Slideshow, observe how the animation plays. all that your students would see is the back side of the cube. Then on a click, we have this exciting animation that reveals the first item in the list. Now, once we have one animation done, it is quite easy to copy the animation from one to the remaining ones as well. Let us hit Escape button. Let me select the first one. Go to Animations and double click on Animation Painter. Then click on the second object and then click on the third object. Awesome. Now let me click on Animation Painter again so I am able to get rid of that option. Then let us select the second one and say wipe, and this happens from top, and this needs to happen after previous, and we are going to move this right after the second animation. The same way, let us select this, wipe, and this happens from top and happens after previous, and we have the order in place. So now we have completed the animation for all three numbers. Go to slideshow, and then you can reveal the numbers with a lot of fanfare and ensure that even the most distracted students in the class pay attention to you till the time you finish your slides. Now to present an acronym, you can take your alphabets from the same 3D models. Go to Insert, go to 3D Models, Stock 3D Models, and when you go down, you will have the option called Alphanumeric Blocks. And you can see the option here. When you click on it, you will find all the characters that you want. You can pick any character and apply the same animation that I showed you, and you would be able to reveal the acronyms with a lot of drama. Remember, as a teacher, you can make your students engage with your slides when you add the dash of creativity in creating your lesson plans. If you want to learn how to use PowerPoint creatively, then I highly recommend you join the course called Ram Gopal's PowerPoint Mastery Program. The link is in the description box below the video. By the way, if you are a teacher, we also have a templates pack mainly for teachers, and it is called PowerPoint Templates Pack for Teachers. It's a highly popular product and it's attractively priced, and if you are a teacher, you would be able to save a lot of time and make your slides with impact with this pack called PowerPoint Templates Pack for Teachers. I will leave a link for this as well in the description box below the video. To join our 25 Creative Ideas free PowerPoint mini training, you can click on the link here. To watch a related playlist that will add value to you as teachers, you can click on the link here. And to watch more such tutorials, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Thank you.